Alright, so this is the 4th degree position in the major scale. So a quick review again, we have a chromatic scale. From the chromatic scale we apply the major scale formula, and that acts as a filter to get us the scale degrees, right? Which was tonic, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, 4th degree, 5th degree, 6th degree, 7th degree, and back to the tonic. Okay, and then what we do there to get our position is we just rearrange those degree notes, the degrees, so that they flow across the neck. All right, so in the key of F, we just rearrange it all. So if I were to rearrange them, you'll see that they'll take the form of those positions that we did. So the first position that we did was the tonic one, because it started on the first note, which is also the tonic. Then we went on to the 2nd degree position, which looks like that. Then we went on to the 3rd degree position, and that's what that looked at. These are all in the key of F. And remember that the tonic, which is the 1st degree of the scale, will always tell us the name of that key that we're in, or what scale we're using, what's the name of that major scale. So like we could take this position or the other ones even, as soon as we shift it over one fret or how many frets we want, but keep that same shape. So in this case, it's going to be this shape. All we have to do to know what key we're in is to find that tonic within that shape, and that will tell you the key that we're in. Okay, so let's go on to the 4th degree. So if you remember what that formula was, it was if that's the tonic, which it is in this case because we're in the key of F, we're going to go whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That's the formula for the major scale. So we want to go to the 4th degree, which is this one, right? Because it's 4 from F. And we just want to rearrange the notes. So B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and we just repeat it, right? Because it's in a sequential format. Now let's analyze it so we know where the T's are, right? Because that's really important to know. So B flat is the 4th degree, right? C is 5, 6, 7, and then tonic. And remember, tonic refers to the 1st degree of the scale, which names the scale, and also it tells you that you're using a scale and not a chord. If we were talking about chords, the first note that the chord is based upon would be called a root. So tonic, now G is the 2nd, and then we just continue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tonic, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. All right. So to know the name of the key when you're looking at this position, oh, sorry, you want to look at that as being the key, right? Tonic, and that tonic there is going to tell you. So when you look at that shape and you recognize as, oh yeah, that's the tonics in this position, that's going to tell you the name of the key. So so let's take the fingering. This is the fingering for it. Again, standard fingering. You can use whatever fingering you want, but this is a standard one here. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay. Yeah, so that's the fingering you can use. So let's take a look at the playing example for this one, so you get an idea of how it's going to look when it moves and kind of how it sounds. So that's how you would basically play it, ascending, descending, just so you can practice where the notes are. So now let's take a look at the 7th chord that goes with this position, this scale degree position. And this is what it is. It's the B flat major 7. Okay. Now notice that F there really isn't a part of that position, but we don't really care about that now. We just want to see that what's based on the 4th degree of that scale is a B flat major 7. Let me use the line to outline it. All right, so the analysis of this, again, it's a chord. So because it's a chord, we analyze it instead of using the bottom or the note that tells you the name of that chord. We're going to refer to it as a root, not a tonic. So that's the root, the B flat. The A is a 7th, right, major 7th. The D is the major 3rd, and then finally the F is the 5th. All right, and notice that I called it major 7, major 3rd. You know, I could call that 5th actually a perfect 5th, but we'll get into intervals at a later time. This is just an overview of the fingering position, basic fingering positions and the chords on the scale degrees, and we'll get into more detail about the more theoretical aspects of this later. So let's take a look at some fingering that you could use. So the fingering for this chord would be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that's just a standard major 7th chord shape. So let's take a look at the playing sample for this one, and that's the basic generic overview of the 4th degree major scale position. In this case, it's B flat.